We have a number of guests and announcements. We want to begin today with Megan Rocky and Michael Lee, who are here to talk about a special effort that's underway. Megan, come up. Mike. And
Great. Thank you.
good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Mayor Berger, for having us here today and giving us the opportunity to bring awareness to our fundraising efforts for foster children within Allen County. The way in which we raise our funds is through our annual coal collection event, which is a boutique shopping fundraiser where we have a curated collection of products from Ohio vendors, as well as the community collectively coming together to give back to others. The proceeds from our event will go towards purchasing Christmas gifts for foster children in the care of Allen County Children's Services. Collectively at our event the past 2 years, we've raised enough money to purchase Christmas gifts for over 220 foster children each year. Our goal this year is to impact over 285 children that are in foster care through Allen County Children's Services. We have several local area businesses that will be joining us as shopping vendors, such as Point of Joy Boutique, Yazel's Flowers and Gifts, and Betsy's Boutique. We will have handmade aprons, leather handbags, accessories, blown glass pieces, as well as representatives from Stella and Dot, Mary Kay, Pure Haven, and 31. We've already received great support from local area businesses such as Vaughn's Jewelry, Whole Health Dentistry, Lulu's Diner, the Lima Eagles 370, and Vino Bellissimo, and we want to thank them for their support. Our event is Thursday, November 3rd at the new Vino Bellissimo. To purchase a ticket, become a sponsor, learn more about our event, you can go to colecollection.org, which is COLE collection.org. I would next like to introduce Michael Lee, who is here with us today. He is a foster parent that's going to share a few words with us.
Good morning. First, I'd like to say Christmas is a tough time in foster families, as well as for the foster kids themselves. So imagine yourself, just imagine the word Christmas Day, or the phrase Christmas Day, and imagine the smells, the sights, the sounds that come along with that. And now imagine a foster child who just gets placed in your home right before the Christmas holiday, where they feel unwanted, they feel afraid, that their life has just been turned upside down. And 2 years ago, I had the pleasure of meeting a little boy named Malachi right before Christmas. At that time, he did stay with his current foster family at that time over the Christmas holiday, but 2 days later, he came to our house to spend a couple days with us. And during that time, the coal collection gave us the toys to give to Malachi at that time. And I can't express what that meant to not only us as foster parents, but to him as he came down the stairs, saw the Christmas tree, and the things that he had asked Santa for when we visited the Toledo Zoo to see the lights. He specifically asked Santa for 4 things: Spider-Man stuff, new jeans, because he was getting taller, a family to call his own, and an iPad. And he mentioned specifically to me the iPad, and I had one, ironically, at home that I hadn't used. So we did wrap that up for him. But he got his Spider-Man stuff and his clothes from the coal collection. And he said he wasn't sure that Santa remembered him this year because there were multiple families that he was with, and he was in transition. And that is one thing that the coal collection helps with, is these children, they help provide the toys or the clothes that these kids are asking for. I know that there's a form that gets filled out of these children's likes and dislikes. And that's what he was able to get, was his Spider-Man stuff, which I think was a glove that shot, some Spider-Man web thing out of it. So I got soaked a lot because it was water that was always in it. But those are the things that he was able to get, and Santa remembered him, and that was a big thing. So when it was uncertain times for him, it was something that was made nice and welcomed him into our home. So I do want to thank the Cole Collection for that and Children's Services, and to express that they do need the support and funds to be able to provide for these kids during this time. So thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Megan, why don't you tell us why you're doing this?
So really, this all started from a small boutique event that we would do every year, and we really found that we wanted to figure out a way that we could give back. How can we incorporate some sort of nonprofit? And we reached out to Children's Services really just in doing research to find a nonprofit that we could partner with, and found out that the foster children area of their agency were not receiving gifts through the agency. There wasn't a program that was set up. So it was a great fit for us, and there was a need. And as you can tell from Michael, it's been a great relationship, and the children are very appreciative of what they're doing. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Good luck with it. Again, that's coming up on November 3rd. Right. Very good. Also, this morning, we have representatives here from Keep Allen County Beautiful and their special effort called the Farmer's Table, Julie Shellhammer and Evelyn.
We'll just let you.
Oh, you drew the small straw.
Boys abandoned me. Keep Allen County Beautiful is an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. And what we do is we try to do projects like the litter index, Ottawa River cleanup, different projects to beautify our community, to give back to our community. Last year we did a fundraiser, and it was, I think, one of the biggest ones that we attempted, and it worked out very well. So we're going to do it again this year. It's a very unique gourmet meal cooked inside a barn by a local chef, using all within our community, within our region. We had to reach out just a little bit for a few things, but we're utilizing all of our homegrown vegetables and the producers and the meats, just everything is all within our local region here. And we're trying to keep our projects going. We do the litter index where we go out and drive down the roadways, a specific area every year. We do the same path every year in our community and our entire county, and we check for litter. We see how the litter index is, and we adopted roadway goes right along with that, which we will be trying to rejuvenate a little bit more, put a little more into that, where we get people to go dedicate a road or a neighborhood and pick up all the trash. So this is a beautification project that we work on through the entire year and try to give back to the community and keep our county beautiful. We are having the dinner at the Facet Farm. They've generously donated their barn. We actually put carpet down in the arena, set the tables up, so you are having a gourmet meal cooked on site by a chef in a barn with horses. So it's a very unique dinner, and it's very nice. We'll have a guitarist and singer there. We've got a photo ops with the horses available, a tour of Facet Farms, just a whole bunch of things going on, and it's just going to be a wonderful dinner. We're having prime rib, roasted chicken, smashed, loaded potatoes, and probably my favorite is the apple cobbler with the bourbon whipped cream on it. That's fine. We've got Moeller Brew Barn, which is from Maria Stein, so it's another local department or agency that we're able to work with. They're going to do a wine tasting, and we'll have beer for sale through Moeller Barn. And Sycamore Lake Wine Company is also coming to do a pairing with our appetizers. So just a whole lot of things going on. It's $50 a ticket, table for $400 for a table of 8. And we're just really excited. It's going to be a fun evening. So if you have any questions, let us know. The event is October 22nd. Doors will open at 4. We'll have silent auction items available for viewing and bidding on, and we'll have dinner.
And so tickets are available through?
They can at the dog warden's office through any of our members of Keep Allen County Beautiful. And Regional Planning has them. They're actually on Facebook. You can just do PayPal. You never even have to leave your living room or office, whatever. So, yeah, get tickets. I've got some flyers here. It's got the meal on it and the date and times and everything. And if anybody has more questions or would like to know more about Keep Allen County Beautiful, we have free memberships, and it's not a very big time commitment at all, just quarterly meetings, not a lot of commitment at all from you, but it does help with our community. Anything we can do to beautify our city and county is a benefit to everybody in it. So I've got brochures for that as well.
All right,
So,
thank you.
thank you very much for having us.
And we have our quarterly awards for Lima Home Pride, and staff from Department of Community Development are here to make those announcements. So, Angie?
Good morning. Today, we will recognize 3 Lima property owners for maintaining their properties as a model of exemplary maintenance. Selected properties must meet Lima property maintenance standards and show pride in ownership, as well as provide a model of good maintenance for the neighborhood. Award winners receive a plaque, as well as a yard sign to display at their property. And the fourth quarter Lima Pride Home Award winners were selected by the Property Maintenance Code inspectors, and the inspectors of each sector is going to present their award. The first award is presented by Chase Falke for the North Sector.
The property chosen for the north section was 532 North West Street. The owner, Mike Berger. Mark, sorry. Yeah, Berger. Come on up.
Please. Good morning, and congratulations, and we'd like you to tell us a little bit about your property. Who's going to come up here? You need to speak into the mic. How long have you owned it, and what have you done with it?
We have lived there for 51 years. We used to live right next door to the Mustos.
Okay.
And we just gradually, as the years went on, we just kept fixing it up more and more and more. Until, well, all of our kids were out of college. And then we put the thumbprint on it real good. And finished up what we started years ago.
Great. Would you like to say anything?
No. She said it.
All right.
I brought the boss along with me.
All right, very good. Well, thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you very
your
much.
investment.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
And Krista Sprouse will present the award for the Southeast Sector.
Good morning. The winner for the Southeast Sector is 142 South Dana, and the owners are Mark and Cindy Curtis.
Come here and tell us a little bit about your property.
Well, we've lived there for 15 years, and we have a lot of pride in what we do. We also bought a couple houses across the street from us, and which we maintain and make sure that they're maintained, because the most important thing that an average person can do is to buy a home, and to keep your home up to date keeps the property value up in the neighborhood for everybody involved.
That's right. Good. Well, thank you for your
Thank you.
investment. Appreciate it.
And the property chosen for the Southwest Sector was 301 South Nixon Avenue. It's owned by Bud Bodell.
Good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor.
Tell us a little bit about your home.
Well, I appreciate all the other people that got recognized here, because it's a lot of hard work. And the more color you have, the more work that's involved. And as I'm getting older now, it's getting harder to keep up with. But of course, 5 years ago is when it really peaked out and was surrounded by flowers. But it's getting a little bit smaller now because it's just getting too much work for me to handle anymore. So, but I appreciate the recognition of that. Okay.
Great.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Moved in here in '94.
Well, as we all know, when property is allowed to deteriorate, it discourages everybody around it. And we think that by highlighting those who in fact invest their own time, their energy, their money in their own property, that obviously creates a positive effect on everybody else. So we appreciate all that you've done, and we'll be, obviously the yard sign goes in, and it'll be to tell your neighbors that you've been selected, but also we'll have the picture up on the city's website so you can tell family that may not be here that they should check out the award that you received. So thank you again for your investment in your property. Also this morning we have community police officers, Eric Miracle and Justin Wireman here to talk about some classes that they will be offering at their community police stations. Gentlemen.
Morning. The Lima Police Department community-oriented police officers are going to start offering a women's self-defense course, which is free of charge for all women in the community. It is a RAD course, which stands for Rape Aggression Defense. It's a very valuable tool for all women. It teaches how to recognize possible threats, how to deal with those threats verbally, also including blocks, strikes, and escapes if need be. Our first class is actually going to be Saturday, October 29th. It is full at this time, but we are going to start posting future classes on social media, also finding other venues to host these classes. So we just want to make sure everybody gets this out and understands that it's free to everybody, all women. It's for all ages, and it's a very valuable tool.
Justin.
You said it all?
So who gets to wear the big red outfit?
When we were
Step up.
when we gained our instructor class, you have to actually take another class, so that's on the books to do that. So at this time, there will be no like red man suit, unless we can get one of our detectives who is trained in that to do that. So we'll see how that works.
Well, then how do you protect yourself if you don't have the red suit on?
There are pads and stuff to teach them the strikes and whatnot.
Okay.
So.
We don't want any more broken legs.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, he has to do the instructional part of it.
All right. Very good. Thank you. We also have representatives here from the Housing Consortium, Veronica McLaurin, Amy Odom, to talk about a housing forecast that will be undertaken. Ladies?
Good morning. The Allen County Housing Consortium will be hosting a Allen County Housing Forecast 2017. The purpose of this dialogue is to discuss housing trends and opportunities in the local housing market. The forecast will engage industry housing leaders in a discussion on how to create housing, quality housing. So we want to create more individuals like these folks here that are Lima Pride winners. And so we'll engage in conversation from Lima Allen Regional Planning Commission on data and anticipated trends for 2017. We'll talk about buyer demographics. There will be realtors, individuals from the housing market, lenders, mortgage lenders, individuals that can help add to that discussion. The Lima Housing Allen County Housing Consortium members will also have discussion on our programs that are available in the community, like our down payment assistance, financial literacy. There'll even be a discussion on the Allen County Land Bank. And so there'll be some opportunity to find out what the property values are out there and what's coming up for 2017. Individuals that are interested in coming to this, it will be at the Cambridge Center, 424 North Central Avenue. And this is on Friday, October 28th, from 8:30 until 10 a.m. We're going to provide donuts and coffee for individuals. So if you're interested in coming, you can contact Donna Kaler at 221-5147. We're really excited to host this event.
We don't have much more to say other than that the Allen County Housing Consortium is a network. It's a network of over 23 banks, lenders, realtors, and agencies in town that are engaged in housing issues. They had sponsored earlier this summer the Welcome Home Lima Fair, where we highlighted homes all over Lima and was very successful. This is another event of which the city is a member, where we are trying to bring together people to let them know what the data is saying, what the numbers are saying about trends in housing for our community, and engaging realtors, mortgage lenders, and other people in the industry in trying to chart a strong future for Lima's housing. So I just invitations, excuse me, we'll be going out to bankers, we'll be going out to housing consortium members and to lenders, but other interested parties are welcome to attend as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Lastly, this morning, we have coming up on October 20th through the 22nd is the 2016 Maker Fest. There are now upwards of 30 high schools and career centers that are intending to participate. And this event is, frankly, requires a huge effort on the part of volunteers. And the Maker Fest organizers now have about 130 volunteers, but they need another 50. So we're making an open call for individuals, particularly HR-related professionals with companies, as well as other people in the community that have an interest. They need to be in touch with Terry Saloni at the Lima Chamber at 419-222-6045. We need people for a couple of hours on one of those 3 days. If you can afford to spend more time, that would be appreciated as well. Last year's event involved slightly over 1,000 students. This year, as I mentioned, is expected to be about 1,500. And on Saturday, they are also expecting about 500 job seekers to attend the job fair that will be conducted in conjunction with this. So, great event, showcasing opportunities in our community and good paying jobs and careers, and we want to encourage people to participate. So with that, we'll break down for individual interviews. Thank you.